Hey y'all, how you doing today? Hey Chicky, good to see you guys. Glad that you guys, whoever shows up, uh, hello to everyone. Hope that everybody had a good day. I had a good day so far. Interesting but good. Um, so bush people, if you could come out of the bushes, I would appreciate it. And some of you that will probably be watching, you might just this is not to go back and forth with anyone, because I only give people like my emotions when I really actually care. Um, there has been times when I have responded out of anger and yeah, and that was not a good look. So since I understand the game that people play, hey Melly, hey Denise, I understand the game that some people play, especially if they're a little larger than you and you're a small content creator. I wanted to know from the audience, hey Southside, hey Young Riaz, I wanted to know from you guys, do y'all feel like my channel, hey D, how are you? Do y'all feel like my channel is a beef channel? Just put a one in the chat if you think it's a beef channel. Hey Only, how are you? I'm good to see you. Just put a one in the chat if you think my channel is a beef channel or a channel where I'm actually engaging in the drama. Uh, I had to address a few things before because it was some things that kept getting out of hand. People kept bringing my name up. It was just an ongoing thing, and I was trying to figure out why. So some of the things that was said about me doing this and doing that, I think it's a lot of people made it fairy tales and storylines in their mind to make you look a certain type of way or to take the attention off of them and put it on you. And hey Harley, hey CC. Okay, no Selena, your channel is good. Okay, because I was kind of wondering. I have a content creator, as you know of. If you looked on my hey Don, if you looked on my community wall, it's this person that has been harassing me for 7 months. Whether it is something he's saying in the live or this is my name is being talked about. I'm being referred to as all types of names, Maylocks face, BBL. What's the other name? I can't think of all the other names, but Pumpkin Patch. And most of the time, this was information that was screenshotted, given to me that these people were still engaging in some fuck shit. And hold on just a minute. Hold on just a minute. Hey Z, I'm gonna call you back. I need to get that attorney that I want to talk to you about. So I'm gonna call you back once I finish my live. Okay. Okay. Bye. Just finished talking to my cousin. So yeah, she's a corporate attorney, but yeah. So I had, hey tough love, I had a situation where this situation keeps coming back, and if I'm in somebody's chat and somebody is talking about a particular person that I may not like, and I'm laughing at at that at whatever the person is saying, channel 4 is, but I'm not saying anything that would maybe be derogatory, such as calling the person out of their name or saying things about their race, or if they have a disability, besides a person just being weird. I cannot see anywhere where I have harassed or cyberbullied or even cyberstalked. Um, this person, I don't know if he got one of his followers to go online, and I'm gonna share the screen with you. And if you looked on my community post, let me get that up because some of y'all have not seen it, because maybe y'all have been at work and y'all have a lot of other things going on, so y'all might didn't see the community post that I put up. I'm gonna try to get it for you because I have a very small channel. I don't really feel like I'm a threat. And the question that this person said, who does she think she is? Because my thing was, if you feel that this is okay, I don't really, I can't really rock with people like that. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? It might not be you, but it can happen to you. It can also happen to somebody that you love and care for. I'm gonna go to my community wall. And I want y'all to see this for yourself because I know I'm not slow. You know, I have issues like other people, but hey, realist, hey, Betty. I want to show y'all this because I don't think most of you guys had seen what I had going on. Okay, just let me know if you can see this. Let's see. I'm about solutions and whatever I need to do to make sure I'm good. You know what I'm saying? And not just me, but even for another person that may be going through the same thing. Because really, a lot of times people don't care unless it's them. When it's them, then hey, we gonna have to do something about this. Let me see. Can y'all see this? I'm gonna go this comment. So this person goes through the screenshots. This person goes through the screenshots on what I'm saying to someone else. This is the comment, if you see it. This is the comment that I said right here to Peep Game. This comment, if you can see it, this comment got me a drop. Let me see. I'm going to show you this. And some of the people in the chat, I'm not, this is not nothing against you. It's just something for you to be aware if you were not aware. This is the drop that this person used. No. This is the drop that this person used. Pretty girls walk like this. But what the person did was cropped off my head. So he goes in, and I'm glad somebody called me because, like I said, I don't watch this guy, but when it's something that a person tells me that I need to watch, then I watch it. This guy goes in, he's looking at my waist. He says something about he zooms in and see, this is against the YouTube policy that I read. When someone zooms in on your anything that has to do with your body, such as your breast, he zoomed in on my breast and said that they went down to my navel. Then he goes in looking at my hips, how my hips go out. Then he says, "Oh, that's fake." Now, mind you, I have never had a relationship with this guy, never slept with him, never will. He didn't like me, he said. So I'm just saying, if people don't like you, they weren't attracted to you, why is it that a grown man is breaking down your body and how your body looks? Okay, I'm gonna go back. So then pretty girls walk like this. This is what he shows his people. So everybody sees this. They're talking about BBL going wrong. That's fake. She fake. She faked it. Look. So then they go down to the other video. Now this whole time, he pops my face out. Let me see. Where's the other one? We'll go back. Cause I'm trying to. I don't understand it. I'm gonna break this down because I think people on here. Yeah, I think it's a lot of people on here that's really sick. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Like damn, she in her movie. Let's see. We'll go back, and I hope you guys can see this. He crops out my face. Let's go. Now he does this one. He does the same thing on this one. Put that on my oh mirror. All the pretty girls walk. What happened?
Then to be messing with you.
Let me go back. I don't know why that did that. So he goes back on this particular thing. He goes in as I walk. Now he crops my head off, so he's smart enough to at least crop my head off, but you can see my body. Now he's going in on my waist. Then he goes in on my butt, saying it's about as big as a table. That's fake. And then my body, and then my butt don't round. It's not round. And he goes in. You can't touch my back. So people in the chat, they're just laughing. That's fake. That's he went past the surgery. That's BBL. Okay, so that's the other one. He puts this in his live as a drop, right? You have so much time to go to somebody else's page and get their drops, and I know who did it. One of his friends did it. Cropped my face out. They took the time to crop my face out and then put a song called "Fake Body." This is all. Hey, Peep Gang, you were there too because you saw it. Hey, Liz. So I'm just showing you some of the things, and I'm seeing this in the comments. People laughing. They think it's funny. Some of these same people, they have never cammed up. Hey, Blizzy. They never cammed up. They have never put themselves out to be seen. So that is considered to me. Okay, yeah, I understand, D, because at first I thought you knew who I was, but I was just like, wow. Okay, I get it. I appreciate it. I really do, D. So I just want you to see this. Yeah, folks are sick and deranged. This is from one comment. So he says that I made. And the comment is what I showed you. And I was, hey, Roy Lee, and I was talking to Peep Gang. That's what it was. So he took that one, and I was in Brown Skin Ladies chat. Hey, K Smooth. I was in Brown Skin Ladies chat, and she was doing, her and TY was doing a reaction of his video, this guy's video, right? And how out of body he was. And hey, Carl, mental illness is real. Correct. But you got people in there co-signing this because this is someone that they deem to be a good person. Now, if what I said was harassing or demeaning to him, I can understand. But from my understanding, a lot of people in that chat was talking trash about this particular person. So he zooms in on what I say. So one of his boys, they screenshot it because I blocked him. So they either screenshotted the conversation, the whole conversation that I was having with Pete Gang, they screenshotted it. I never have paid that much attention to nobody on here like that. I'm telling you, I never. I can't even understand the mind of someone. And for as he said, I was throwing a rock and hiding my hand. How can I throw the rock and hide my hand when it's public? I typed it in the chat so people could see, right? So when I typed it, I'm not hiding my hand. That's what I said. People call anybody body fake these days because they do not use to someone who, okay, that could be true. That could be true, Blizzy. Let me see what these say. I had no damn clue. I just be kicking, but when it says somebody expense for entertainment, that's law. That's low. Okay. Yeah, and it is. What a Peep Gang say? I never asked to be a mod, but aren't we still married? Yeah, we still married. We still married, Peep Gang. So anyway, yeah, so this is what I'm seeing. So I'm looking at all of this, and to me, it was, I gotta be fun. I gotta be honest with you. At first, I just laughed. I laughed because it's like, dang, this guy must be really bothered by the fact that I got maybe 400 subscribers, 10 to 20 people, maybe 20 to 30 on a good day. But he says, who do I think I am? I'm delusional. Well, to be honest with you, my name is Selena. So that's who I know I am. I'm also a person that minds the business that pays me. And I don't go around at other expense trying to humiliate, trying to down someone for whatever reason. So yeah, I got 40 because most of these are being nosy to see what I'm reacting to. That's the reason why. Because most people like to hear going back and forth with somebody. And see, this is the energy, guys, that I told you that I was not going to entertain anymore because I understand the game of what people try to do. They want the going back and forth because it gives them some type of satisfaction. And some of the same people that I've been nice to and spoke to and haven't did anything to them are in that chat because this person has a particular problem, or a few people in there have a particular problem. They're laughing with it and they're engaging with it, right? I don't go around pretending like I'm all this or all that. But what I don't go around is just being mean to people just because. Okay. I said that comment because this person was spending so much time on people that are insignificant to basically to him because they're not even giving him all the energy. But you had people that was actually giving him that energy, giving him that work. And instead of him focusing on them, he focused on people that he doesn't need to be focusing on. I have 400 people plus, you know, I don't have a big crowd over here. When I talk about world events, I'm talking about relationships. I'm talking about how people treat each other. I'm talking about what's going on in the news, what's going on in the music industry. I had a panel yesterday. The most was maybe 22 people in here. We were talking, I had men on the panel, real men on the panel, discussing things that are going on with men and with relationships. That's what I was talking about yesterday. The other day I talked about the Carly Russell. I don't talk about Kwame Brown. I don't talk about the person that is attacking me or anybody else because I'm done with it. I said my piece and I moved on. So if I decide to get in somebody else's chat and minding the business, because whatever I say in a chat about somebody, as long as I'm not being harassing them or anything like that, or saying anything that is derogatory, then that's my business. That's not your business, right? I have not said anything that is detrimental or something that I am trying to keep demeaning you or say something vulgar to the point to where it comes off as I'm harassing you. That's the difference. Karma is real, people. Is real, people. That means for no reason will definitely get there. Right. And that's what I'm saying. It might not come back to you, but it might come back to your children. And the fact of the matter is, I'm not a victim. And when I say that, I'm saying this because regardless of what people try to do, you're not going to break me. You're not going to break. Nobody on here is going to break me. The only person that can do that is the good Lord. Right? So nobody is going to break me. But what I won't stand for is to be harassed and demeaned, and you're sexualizing, objectifying my body, whether it's homegrown or paid for. That's my business and whomever I'm sleeping with. It has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with your people in the chat, what my body is doing, what my body is about. I don't go in nobody, take anybody's picture. I don't take anybody's picture and put it on my thumbnail. I don't take anybody's picture. No, and well, I would say lives, or if they done a short, crop their their top of their body off, and just focusing on their body, saying things about their body. Number one, I don't have the time, because unlike most people, I actually have a life, right? So when you have a life, you're not so focused in on everybody and what they're doing. That's when you have a life. Selena, you're doing real content. These CCs in our sector got to talk about other people on this app. Correct. Thank you, big movie fan. And if I'm not greeting everybody, I don't mean no harm. I'm kind of like in my zone right now. So I'm just trying to get everything out. Facts, I missed that yesterday, but not a part of the B sector. I don't know why someone's throwing shots at you. They're throwing shots, Blizzy, because of that one comment that I said. So this person says, I was throwing the rock and hiding my hand. That's what this person said. But how am I throwing a rock and hiding my hand? It's evident what I said because I typed it in the chat. Everybody want to call you when you're doing something. So this is what I'm saying to you. Whether you're a person and you're listening, whether you like a person or not, and for some reason, people that don't like me over there, that's cool. Like, I don't know you anyway, whether you like me or not. But the fact that I have a problem with that you can have the conscience to see somebody, or, you know, put somebody like out there like that, talking about their body, and you assume that I had a BBL just because I work out and I waist train. You assume. If you don't have the facts, I would say you might need to shut the hell up, because you don't have the facts if I've had that or not. And if I did or didn't, my thing to anybody, what does that have to do with you? Am I sleeping with you? If you think I'm disgusting, you think I'm unimportant, thank you. I hope I can be unimportant, but I want to be so unimportant to you that you can forget even my existence. I have said this more than, I would say, 3 times. I want these particular people to leave me alone, right? Now, if I'm in somebody's chat that they don't like, and that person's talking about it, and I'm laughing in the chat at some of the remarks that they're saying, that's my business. You're not going to stop me from engaging in a chat. So you're cyber stalking. You got people, if it's not you because I blocked you, you got other people screenshotting a comment that I am talking to someone else. I'm talking to someone else. The person, hey, Queen Nessie, the person that was talking about this particular content creator and how out of his body he went at somebody else that he really didn't have a reason to go at. To be honest with you, he had no reason. But the fact that I said it, that's where it got weird. Like, okay, so you see this comment, you're screenshotting this to give it to the other person. Not one time did I say this person was a bitch ass nigga, even though they are. Not one time did I say anything that would just be just really bad. I said that comment. And even if I said a comment like that, I'm not taking his content or taking pictures of his children or taking pictures of him and putting it on my community post talking about. I'm just not doing that. That's just not what I do. You have Lonnie, she comes from the B sector. I'm just a new little YouTuber that wants to talk about the things that I want to talk about, hoping that somebody would be interested in what I have to say. Then you got some people over there. I ain't gonna even say this little bird's name, but hating on them. I'm not hating on anybody. I want to be left alone, to be honest with you. I don't even know you people. Like, I just think, and the people that I have talked to on the phone, maybe, or over Discord conversation, I wish I never would have done that, but it happened. It did. If there was things that I could actually change, I would have never met a lot of people. Like, I would have undo um, the history. But since I have, right? Since I have, been going through this, I think it happened the end of December. December the 26th was the first live this person did about me. And the live had made it made no sense whatsoever. It was just the fact that he didn't like me talking about God. He thought I was messy. He thought I was jealous of another lady. And that was a lie. He thought I was a liar, all of this kind of stuff. So we went through that. We go through some other stuff in the months past. So from December to now, how can y'all tell me how many months that is from December to now? I want somebody to tell me how many months is December from now. Thank you. Thank you. I'm not gonna say your name, but thank you so much. Can somebody tell me how many months is the end of December to now? I agree wholeheartedly with you on that, D. And I don't say anything about it. People can kind of do what they want to do. My thing is, I always say you can go where you want to go. I don't have nothing to do with that. That ain't none of my business. Just don't be two-faced with me. That's all I'm saying. Why not have a side chat one-on-one with her? He may not have checked no one else comments if you don't like her separate from her. Oh, I guess I'm not understanding it. But basically, um let me see. I said 8 because today is the 26th, but either way. Oh, okay. Yeah, either way. So this is another thing that I found on YouTube that I thought was pretty interesting. I'm not gonna hold you too long. But I don't know if people actually know what cyberbullying is. I really don't know if people know that what it is. Um, and I know now YouTube has other policies because, like I said, this guy tried to be smart and take crop my. He had his friend to crop out my head so that nobody, if people didn't actually watch me, they wouldn't know who I was unless they actually been over here looking at my shorts. Then they would actually know it was me. And then if you look at the very bottom of that live, it says Selena's fake body. So he really I mean I don't know what he wants
Platform,
a back and
and
forth.
needless
He
to
ain't
say,
getting it
it's
from me
been a
though.
complete train wreck. And universally, all creators seem to hate the new guidelines that YouTube is putting out there, and it's massively demonetizing content that has been monetized on their platform for 5, 10 plus years. This content has been there completely fine, and now all of a sudden, no, YouTube doesn't want to put ads on it. So it's been a complete train wreck. Everyone's being affected by it. Some of the largest creators out there, and there's a good chance that the gaming niche specifically is going to have to make massive changes, specifically who make content around, like GTA or shooter type games. That content is going to have to shift massively if they want to continue to make money on the platform, thanks to YouTube's wonderful new guidelines. And it's
Okay, it's talking more of the I'm sorry. I thought I was sharing this video. I was going to share this with you. But basically, cyberbullying is anything, it's just like bullying, it's just on the internet. It's just on any social media outlet. That's basically what it is. That's what cyberbullying is. Anything that is you're objectifying someone's body, you're talking about someone's sexual orientation, or if you're talking about someone's skin color, if you're talking anything that would be, I would say something like you are picking on someone for entertainment. Um, that is cyberbullying. And now YouTube, hey Miss Feline, YouTube is now they say they're kind of cracking down on that, but I'm kind of begging to differ on that. I think that a lot of the times you kind of have to know how to word certain things. And with me being new, this person has an advantage to know how to get out of certain things of flagging because they know how to word it due to the fair use. So you have to, and that's why I say um, I'm learning this stuff, and I'm learning how to be able to use it for the next time, because you have people on here that are relentless and so miserable. They want to take their time to take you apart. They want to go through your they want to go through your lives. They want to go through your shorts. This man, I'm gonna say this male, had a warped mind to go in because of that one comment when people have made many comments and said many horrible things about him. He takes this one comment that I said that I showed you on my community wall, and he goes from there. Not only does he do that, he made sure that he disrespected me even more and called me Maloc's face. This is where I'm like, enough is enough. And I know the procedures on what I'm taking, the steps I am taking next. I'm not letting my right hand know what my left hand is doing. But what I will say to you and to this person, because I know he's listening because he's that weird to actually find every time I'm online to listen to what I say. And if he doesn't, he makes sure he goes back and look at the replay. If this behavior continues, because you did threaten me, sir, if this continues, I have already have things in place for you. I already have things in place for you. I know what steps that I'm going to take, and the things that I'm not sure about, I will get the information that I need to. The last live that I did with this person in my title was because there was another lie that I went to him to ask, how can I impress him? Because I wanted to impress him. My friends and family know that, first of all, that don't even sound like me. Number one, it wasn't that deep, and it wasn't like that at all. And that's not a lie. I thought it was funny, but it pissed me off because I'm like, why are we still talking? You talking about a whole different other person, and then here I come and you put me in the mix. You put my name in it, right? Then he starts putting this elaborate story. I wanted to get with him and to make sure that I impressed him when I cammed up. I'm just telling you, sir, you're not getting a back and forth with me because I know and I see what you guys do on here for the clicks and views and all of that. But I'm living in real life, right? So when you living in real life and you're not living in a metaverse world, you ain't got time to play with people that's playing with your image, your reputation, or nothing like that. Hey, Captain Wolf. If I have to, I will go through hell and hot water just to make sure that you understand to not do another woman like this. I am just like you may be. I'm relentless and I'm determined. Those are two things that if you have in a person, if a person has that in their blood, they're not going to let some things go. I have said it more than one time in English. Maybe you understand another language, but I've said it more than one time for you to leave me alone. I meant what I said, sir. I'm so serious at the point I have made provisions just in a few hours to get things going. And when I say that, I'm going to just leave you to figure that out. But when I told you I'm not playing with none of you people, that's exactly what I meant. Now, just like, and it may have been a failed attempt for me to get those videos removed for the time being. They're removed for the time being. He may have won this. That's fine. But you will not always continue to win. Everybody loses sometime. maybe this was my time to lose. But the next time, I can bet you $100 you'll be the one losing. I have a paper trail on you, boy. And I'm not fin to keep on going back and forth with you. And see, you were looking for me to be emotional. You were looking for me to be crying. You were looking for me to get out of my body and out of my skin. But see, the difference between females and real women, they know when to hold them and they know when to fold them. They know when to not get in their emotions, and they know when to let people have it. Meekness does not mean weakness. So while some of you guys that do support me, that support him, hey, you go where you want to go. I don't have nothing to do with that. The only thing I say, just don't be two-faced. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? If you know me, you know that I don't bother nobody, and you say you like me, you like what I have to say, let that be. You know what I'm saying? Treat me like you've always treated me. What I have a problem with, when people get in another chat, then you laughing and you engaging with the fuck shit. That's what I got a problem with. You can go where you want to go. People grown on here. They don't act it most of the time, but they are grown. So that's all I'm saying. I've made it very clear to you. This is my last time. I will even do you a favor. Not that you deserve it. I won't even do any subliminals. I won't even say I haven't even said your name, but that one live that I can remember. The others in the past have maybe been subliminal lives. Yeah, because when I first started, you and your group had a lot to do with that. So yeah, I get that, right? I did some subliminals. I'll even do a favor. I won't even do any subliminals or put your name in none of my titles, which that was only one time. And that's because I was responding to the fuck shit that you said. And what else? When I'm in a chat, somebody talking about you, I'm just gonna laugh. I have that right to at least do that. This is just for me and for people to see that I'm not engaging in the fuck shit like he may have put it out there to be. You know what I'm saying? We give our comments on certain things that we see. And believe me, I'm not the only one that has actually had that same thing that they were saying about what I said. So it's not like I'm saying something that nobody else has said. He just saw me. The fact that Selena typed it, that's enough for him to just go crazy, right? So after he screamed and hollered and mad because I said this, then he decides to get his homeboy and they do the drops with me and my body. And so if you see my community post, he made it very clear. Oh, you think this is it? Oh, you gonna really get it now. Sir, that sounds like a threat. But let me tell you this, sir. When I tell you about what I'm about to do, this is a promise. And you might be getting yourself, sir, because you don't know who I know, you might be getting yourself in something that you can't get out of. Now, I ain't banking like that. Like you said, I am in the hood. I ain't banking like that. But you best to believe I got people that love me enough. If I have to do what I have to do, it's going to be done. It's going to be done. I don't agree on people talking about people's kids. I don't even agree with, some of the things that I've seen, that people make fun of other people about. Sometimes if you see me in chats and it's something I don't rock with, I ain't saying nothing. I ain't laughing. I ain't doing nothing. I might just ghost watch to see what's going on. But the way that people involve themselves in the stuff that's going on and don't think nothing wrong with it, let me tell you, your day very well could be coming. It could very well be. Then when it happens to you, and some of the same, I would say some few people that laughing and talking about me, at one point I took up for them. I said, wait a minute, this ain't right. This ain't right. Or I wouldn't engage with it. Right? But you got this man on here that got so much time when he should be at work or doing something more productive in his life, just to get someone else, one of his homeboys that should be working and not worrying about me because he's married and with kids. You got these grown men wanting to make an example out of me. And why? Why do you think they were trying to make an example out of me? I mean, I'm just asking a question. Yes, Harley, it is about who you like. But it's really funny that this particular man, out of all the other people that's actually coming at him that have bigger platforms, and by the way, these are some males that have came at him and put him in his place, he comes at a female that maybe have 400 and some subscribers, 10 to 20 people in the chat. He said, who do you think you are telling people to unsubscribe from you? I'm saying my name is Selena. And who I don't want riding with me is fake supporters. And I have that right. That's who I am. And apparently, I must be something, because a person that is nothing to a person, they don't focus and zone in on that person. They can care less about if that person is around or not. But the fact that I am so evident, it's so evident that I'm so important to some of these people. They say the most crude, evil things about me, critiquing my body, calling me Miss BBL, calling me Pumpkin Patch, calling me Maylocks face. And I don't know if you guys that are in the chat even listen to some of my content, and most of you do. But the only time I really get ignorant is when it's situations like this in the past that I have allowed my better judgment to kind of make me go off a little bit. You may have heard me say certain things about a person. Yes, Maylocks face. They said I have so much makeup on, it looks white. So that's why they call me Maylocks face. Then you got this female that was cool with me. She's calling me Maylocks face and Miss BBL. So yeah, Miss BBL, Maylocks face, and Pumpkin Patch. So that was the three names. They may have other names too. I'm not sure. Like I say, I hadn't really been watching recently when the situation had happened. I did look at that because I need to make sure what I was seeing was correct, what I was hearing was correct. But I'm not a big content creator, so it's really it really shows how much of a coward certain people are and how they have what did you say? It's part of the game. Okay. Yeah, it's like they have either selective outrage on certain things. How dare you do this person like this? But then they do it to somebody else. Like, I can't with these people. These people are weird. And the fact that people are okay with it, I think they might be weird too. Let me see. Maylock's face. What you say? Maylock's face, huh? Out of all things that sound like something a kid, right? And you got people that's 30 plus, 40 plus, 50 plus. I got some people that I was cool with don't even speak to me to this day because of what this person may have said. I'm like, I don't care. I ain't did nothing to you. This person, hey, brown skin, this person has did everything to me. This person looked at this one comment that I said in brown skin ladies chat. This one comment for him to do those drops on me. That's all. That's all it takes for this man to do. I'm not gonna say man, this male to do. All these other people saying slick shots about him. All them other people giving him that work. But he want to come at somebody that has a small platform that have maybe 10 to 20 people in their chat. And he said, who am I? I ain't nobody. If I'm nobody, don't keep talking about me then. Why are you talking about me if I'm a nobody? Seems to be a little weird to me for somebody that is nobody, that don't have nothing to offer. She's a liar. She's a BBL. She's fake. She's this. She's ugly. She's that. What? And the first time he did that stupid live about me, my question was, what is the end game? Is there any end game? That's all I want to know. Is the end game you continue to harass me? And do you think you're gonna continue to do this and I'm gonna let you do it? Do you really think in your small brain that I'm gonna allow you to keep doing this to me and I'm not bothering you? And you think I'm gonna let this go? I'm gonna let things go when you let things go. I'll just say that. If you continue doing what you're doing, you will be hearing from somebody, but it won't be me. This is a fair warning to people that think that cyberbullying is okay. It is not okay. You need to put yourself in other people's shoes. If I'm not coming for you, don't come for me. I'm not playing checkers. I'm playing chess this time. I am sick and tired of a grown man coming at me, maybe for himself or maybe for another chick. I don't know and don't care at this point. Yes, I understand that, Queen Nessie, but the reason why I did this, because I want people to be aware of what is going on. I don't think a lot of people are aware. They just see this and they're like laughing and they're thinking that, oh, this is funny. This is really something, right? This is something I'm letting this person know that this is a fair warning to him. It's not that I'm giving him credence or any type of value. I'm letting the person know I am doing what I said that I was going to do. But if you keep playing with me, because I'm a grown woman, if you keep playing with me, you will find out fat meat is greasy. That's all I'm saying. It's a warning shot. I have asked you more than one time to leave me alone. One, I've asked you more than one. He is not worth it. I was just letting him know I'm done with talking. Like I said, he didn't get any emotion out of it, but because I think that's what he wanted. He wanted an emotional back and forth. And that's not what I'm trying to give him. I'm just letting him know your time is up, sir. It's up. I'm done talking. I'm making plans. I got an end game. You may not have an end game, but I do. That's all I'm saying. And my point of letting people know is this is what happened. I will not tolerate it. This is why it happened. And that was because of that little comment that I said in Brown Skin Ladies chat. He took that comment that gave him the fuel to let's make a drop about Selena. She in there talking shit about me. When you got about 30 other people talking shit about you. But let's focus on what Selena said. Let's focus on what Selena said. So I'm going to put my link up here. If anybody wants to come up, you're more than welcome. But my tolerance for a lot of this stuff, I'm not for the fuck shit. That's not in my pedigree to, like I said, Lonnie was in the B sector. She knows how to go back and forth. Brown skin lady, she knows how to do that. That's her part of, that's what she likes to do. So it's a few other people, they like to do that. That ain't me. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not what my platform's about. If my platform was like that, I could go understand doing the back and forth and the beef. I get that. But if that's not what I'm about, please don't keep bringing it to me. Now, hey Queen, how are you, sweetie?
Please don't. You're better than that. You're a beautiful person. Don't let that get to you. He's only talking about you because he's got nothing better to talk about.
Correct. You're right.
You're bigger and better than that. I know you are. You've got a heart of gold.
Right.
You're bigger and better than that. Don't give him the platform so he can keep it ongoing.
Right. Well, he even said if you look at the community post, he even said that he's going to continue. That's what he said. So that's why I have to make other arrangements to take this very seriously. You know what I'm saying? So
it's all talk.
Yeah, it is all talk. It is all talk, but it's at my expense when he's showing pictures.
Don't bait. You need to learn to stop baiting. You're bigger and better than that.
Right.
I know it's hard because I've been there, seen it, and done it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know it's hard, but you have to because they will die away. These people will die away, right? I can guarantee you that. They die away, right? People love you for who you are, right?
Right.
You'll have the subscribers that care about you, not this person. Then you know who your real subscribers are, right?
Right.
Who have your heart and soul. The ones who have your heart and soul, right?
Right.
Don't rise to that. Don't talk about them anymore. And then they just, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They disappear.
Yeah. I doubt it in his case because, like I said, it has been 8 months from now, and he continues to. So that's why I was just
he must be missing you. Well, that's his problem. It's not your problem. That's his
I got it.
problem. It's not your problem.
Yeah, you're right. I appreciate that, Queen. Like I said, I just think it
Don't
was
keep. If you keep talking about him, it's gonna go on and on and on. So
right.
stop talking about him, and it'll disappear. It'll dissipate. It'll dissipate.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I agree. I appreciate you,
But you're
Queen.
just giving him credence. Every time you talk about him, you're bringing him up. So it's ongoing.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
can guarantee if you stop talking about him, fair enough, watch what he's saying about yourself. But if you don't talk about him, it'll stop.
Okay. I appreciate you, Queen. Thank you for
But
coming in.
that's the way I see
Uh-huh.
it. That's the way I see it. But
I get it. And I appreciate your words of encouragement. I appreciate your insight on it. Um
but you need
and
to stop watching his channel. Stop watching him.
well, I hadn't been watching his channel. It was a situation someone let me know that he was playing my
Yeah. They send you on Messenger this, that, and the other in the clips. Yeah, I've seen it.
they were showing the clips, and so it was more for me to be aware of it because he's not supposed to be having my clips. I didn't give him permission. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But with him cropping out my face and you can see my body, that was just like, that's where, hey Tamika, that's where YouTube is like, well, he said he changed the lighting, he changed he cropped you out of the video, he cropped your face out, so people are not going to know who you are, but people that actually watch him and watch me, they know it was me. Even if they don't like me, they knew it was me
I'm
because they
sorry
might
to
have
hear
been over
that.
here.
Well,
Yeah.
he's in my eyes. That's the lowest scum of the earth. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he definitely is. I've never seen anything like it. Like I said, I have been through guys in high school doing stuff, but they never went to this extreme. So
We didn't have cameras when I was in high school.
yeah. Hey, Channel 4, Miss, how are you, sweetie?
Look, you see us strapped up for the BBL activities, right?
Yeah, I see you.
First off, my dear Queen, you go by.
Hiya. Hiya,
Hi.
what's your name? Sorry, I can't see your name because there's a thing across the bottom.
I understand, and it's
let me
perfectly understandable. Channel Forbes, but feel free to call me Channel. Now I'm gonna answer the question for everybody in the room.
Thank you. Please do.
Where are you from?
I'm from Newcastle, England, but I live in Glasgow, Scotland.
Well, I said Ireland, so close, somewhat. Somewhat. I knew it is across. It was across.
I'm English and I live in Scotland.
I hear there's the blend because I have people from Ireland that's born and raised in Scotland.
But I'm not in Ireland. I'm not Irish.
I have cross blend people. They have from
Okay.
different cities. So I actually know people from Newcastle upon Tyne.
That's where I'm from. I was born in Wallsend in Newcastle.
And I've never
I'm
been
a Geordie. I'm a Geordie.
Oh, you're a Geordie, eh? All right.
I am a Geordie.
I mean, man ain't no Londoner myself, but you know.
But I live in Glasgow, Scotland, so I'm a wee Geordie.
I mean, if I try to imitate the UK accent, I sound a little bit more Cockney, but it all depends,
Oh no, I'm a Geordie. I'm a Geordie through and through.
Channel 4, Miss, what you come up here for? You just came up here to ask.
Just to harass the shit out of you because I came on the BBL activities. I got the black strap on the black back.
Oh Lord, what you say? I can't
I'm
be.
trying to be a Geordie.
Oh Lord.
No. But if you really want me to talk on the topic, I I mean, come on, man. I know this dude wastes about $20 worth of Bath and Body Works, like editing your pictures and videos. I'm just
Okay,
saying,
yes, East
look,
London.
look, Lotion Life is right. You know what I mean? Like Lotion
Right.
Life going on over there. You know what I mean? He's setting the mood. He lighting up candles every time he crops your videos, yo. It's okay. It's okay.
Can you slow down? I couldn't understand a word of that.
Oh Lord.
Okay, so let me break it down for Miss Nessie over here. Okay, so what I am instigating is that he got the most expensive bottle of lotion and rose petals across his table as he is stealing her videos and reposting them. He's setting a romantic night. Okay, so
What the hell?
what I am,
Hooray!
Hey, what's up?
Ria,
Someone's in for a good night
Hey,
then.
Jenna. Hey, Selena. Hi,
All
Queen.
Hi, Riaz. So you're in East London.
Yep.
I'm a
No.
Geordie, but I've lived
Basic.
in Glasgow for 24 years. I've lived in
Cool.
Scotland for 24
Cool.
years.
Cool. But basically, me, I was born in London, but I don't live in London no more. I'm more like outside of London. I'm more like Surrey based now.
Where my sister
Okay.
lives in next,
I
she
know people
she
that
lives
side.
Arundel, not far from Gatwick Airport.
That's cool. That's cool. For me, my accent basically is I do have so basically I have family from East London and I have to copy their accent because for me I spent like years and stuff 7 8 years out the country in Saudi and then I picked up some American stuff. So then by the time I came, people started thought I was American. So then by the time I came here, I tried and copy the accent there. So that's why sometimes I
Well,
sound
nobody
American.
can copy a Geordie accent. No one can copy a Geordie accent. It's
Give
the
me 6
hardest.
months.
It's the hardest accent to learn in
Give
Britain.
give me
Okay,
6 months.
let's get
Give me
let's get
6
back
months.
on.
So back
Let's
to
get,
Selena. But back to Selena. Give me 6 months. But
let's get
let's
back
get
to
back
what
to
we was
Selena.
talking
Hi,
about.
Harley Quinn.
So Selena, bottom
Right.
line is this: if he's going through all of that activity, you could actually turn that around to be your biggest promoter.
He's
Now you could
obsessive. He's obsessive.
there you go. So you could pick and choose whether or not and what to flag. Now, believe it or not, the way how digital laws have actually been transformed, he could
Mhm.
actually get subpoenaed over this. Okay, so I don't know if
Yes,
you
I
know this,
know.
but
Yeah,
right.
I know. Uh-huh.
Okay,
Well,
okay, cool.
in Britain,
So
he would have been locked up already.
no. There's a
He
term
would
that we
have
like.
because of what
There's
he'd
a term.
done. He would have been locked up already for what
There's
he'd
a
done.
term. There's a term that we like to call "give a person enough rope to hang themselves." So
Right.
if I
Exactly.
So if I were
Exactly.
you, Selena, I understand that you're frustrated. I would advise you, don't. I mean, just take this into heavy consideration, okay? And Selena, from the time that we first met, I've been in this media game for a hot minute, right?
Mm-hmm.
Give them enough rope to hang themselves. Of course, you could touch on it here and there. Don't make a whole broadcast off of it. Sit,
Right.
wait.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So after a
Rise
whole day,
above
you have
it.
a year.
Rise above it and do it behind the scenes.
You have a year's worth. By the time it's done, you have a year's worth of evidence of like, look, this is consistently here. Now this is obsessive behavior. Now it's restraining orders and everything after all that. Let them go. And in the meantime, he's doing everything on top of promoting your channel, giving enough room to hang themselves. I mean, okay,
Yeah.
you have the BBL and shit. Okay, he jacking off to it. All right, it's a win-win.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
it might
true.
not be for
I
him,
totally
but
agree. Rise
Um,
above it and do everything what you need to do behind
uh,
the scenes.
I mean,
okay. Hey Marcus, Blizzy, and that's right, Channel Forbes. Thank you. I'm listening to what you said. I've been talking to I've been getting some information. Blizzy, will you hit the panel? Because you were saying something in here.
Do everything you need to do behind the scenes, but just don't talk about them because that's giving them more credence.
keep it
Right.
Yeah,
coming.
I feel you though, pretty much do what you have to do, just
Yeah.
do what you have to do just to protect yourself. That's fine for me though. I know the perspective I've observed it, but I'm pretty much not involved anyway. So basically to me what I see is he's wrong, but at the same time no, I don't want him to come after me. So basically that's that.
Yeah, I understand.
Well,
Yeah,
here's my question, right? Now I'm glad that Young Riaz actually brought this up. Now I'm gonna ask this to you, Selena, and Young
All
Riaz.
right.
No
All right.
offense, I
I'm
think.
gonna go now. I have to sleep now. Good night.
Good
All right,
night.
have a good night, yo. Have a good
Take
night.
care,
Sleep well.
yes.
Okay, well, I was gonna pose this to Young Riaz, but now I'm gonna point this to Selena, right?
Mhm.
What true threat does this individual truly have? Because all he has is exactly what you put out there. It's not like he has DMs. It's not like he got nudes or some shit like that. It's not like he caught you on a dating site, right?
Mhm.
Well, what kind of threat it is? All this is just shows his obsessive behavior, which actually works very, very well when it comes down to law enforcement. Oh, by the way,
Excuse me, I'm just going to the bathroom.
All
yeah,
right.
go ahead. Go ahead. I mean, essentially, and if I were you, I mean, they're probably in here stream sniping right now, so you might want to put this private for now. At least this portion of
Right.
it and re-upload it, right? I'm just giving you advice, right?
Okay.
You don't have to take it or not, but it's just certain
Okay.
things like this that you could just use as clear evidence. Here, 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 here. This happens very often in the battle rap community when it comes down to certain league owners. They will actually just gather evidence and not say a goddamn thing, and then when they drop the blog, it's over. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? So it's just
Right.
certain things that I'm giving you certain strategies that could possibly help you. Rather than being stressed out about it, and I understand you're frustrated. I'm not gonna tell you. It's not my right to tell you how you should feel. Obviously, you're gonna feel affected. Obviously, you're gonna feel violated. Obviously, you're gonna
Right.
feel pissed off about it. I mean, I was once you, right?
You're right.
But
Right.
but think smarter. You know what I mean? So
Right.
I'm really trying to give you solid advice here. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just think about it. Don't take immediate action. Just really, really sit and sleep on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I mean, I agree with everything that you're saying. I agree with everything you're saying. Um, I'm just baffled by how people act. Like, hey, Gartrell, grown people. Like, if I've always been, and I say this, y'all hear me say this a lot. If I don't like somebody, I just don't like them. But I'm not going to. I
Obsess
guess,
every day over them.
yeah, I'm not like that. I'm not an obsessive person because I really don't care if it's somebody I don't like, then I'm not gonna really worry about that. You know what I'm saying? Like anything they got going on. That's how I look at things. But
Unless you personally violated me, I'm not spending that much time against you. Now, if you personally violate me, trust me, it's gonna go on until you die. Like that's about it. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I move.
Right.
But
Just stop talking about him. Stop talking
all right,
about
Queen. I got it. I hear what you're saying.
Clip everything you've got, and then you've got it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cause
And then
she got everything he wants.
Mr. D. But I appreciate you, Queen
Hi, George.
Nessie, and I
But don't let honestly really stop talking about him because it's just giving him that, and then he can fire back at you. If you stop talking about him, right? And you know all these clips your friends are sending you and everything. Keep them all together in a folder and then go to the police with all of them. Everything.
Yeah. I hear what you're saying. That's exactly.
But don't talk about them on your channel. Don't talk about them, and then that gives them less credence. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I understand. Hey, brown skin, how you doing, sweetie?
Hey, boobs. I'm good. How are y'all?
I'm good. I'm glad that you came by.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I kind of listening to Queen. I kind of don't want to, really, I guess, go in that direction. But I will say this much. I haven't been watching anybody today, but I did see some of the community posts.
Right.
And I've said that about him. Like you tend to go after women specifically.
Exactly.
And that shit is weird. It is really weird.
Right.
You make all these excuses for some of these other dudes, but yeah, it's just weird to me.
And
it's
see,
really,
it was that one comment that I said And it's on my community post. That was a comment that he was like, well, I was talking shit about
That
him.
wasn't talking
And
shit.
I'm like, it's other people that said way worse than me, but
Right,
it was the
right.
fact that he saw me do it. And then on top
That's
of that,
just a shame that you can't block these comments on your community post. You know what I mean?
yeah, you can't, you can block them as the person, but you'll still see their channel. If somebody, say for instance, somebody send you something or whatever, you can still see what they're saying about you or doing, so it was the fact that he saw that one thing and he went from there. When you had all these other folks saying whatever they wanted to say, but then I only got 400 people, so I'm a little content creator. He got more channels than me, so he has the following, and to get people to laugh at it and congratulate. It's just like, it's weird. It is so weird.
Your channel's growing. Don't even think about that.
Yes, I understand that. But what I'm saying
I see what you're saying. That
yeah. It's like, my thing, it's not my stuff. I'm just a small content creator that is talking about other things in this world. I'm not talking about what's going on with these people or that people or Kwame Brown. That's not my lane. I let you, Lonnie, and whoever else talk about that. That's not my lane. So when I talk about other things and you over here watching stuff that I do, getting my thumbnails and putting them as your pictures, or getting my shorts, cropping out my face and making a drop out of it, that's weird to me. And it's like, you have that much time and energy for me when you don't like me, when you say that I'm this and that. Like, I don't get none of that.
Especially if you're not like engaged in like the back and forth shit talking, right?
No.
So I see what you're saying. I do.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
Now,
Yeah, like with me and him.
Brown skin lady, like I was telling her before, the fact that he actually decided to zoom in on some certain body parts, this is him behind the screen.
He's stupid.
He's got a little wrinkle.
Yeah, it seemed like he was just waiting for you to say something.
He just lighting candles and sprinkling rose petals on his computer desk.
He's got a little wrinkle. He's got a little wrinkle.
So what was you saying, Brown Skin? Did you say something else?
Oh no, I was just saying that I understand that makes sense. Like, if you are trying to, like, because I know you guys had, and I wasn't that engaged back then, so I don't know all the ins and outs, but I know you guys definitely had some kind of situation that happened before in the past, but you decided to, like, just leave it alone and do your own thing, right?
Right.
And now that you made one little fucking comment, it wasn't even nothing. It wasn't anything bad
at all.
He's going off about, like, what's all this about looks and stuff, and you were, why?
This nigga was going in on my pictures. He zoned in, and that's against the YouTube policy that I read. That's against for them to zoom in and focus on your breast or your buttocks, your buttocks. He was focusing in on all that, my hips. I'm like, this nigga is weird. Like, I ain't slept. Usually men that got problems with you is men that you slept with, and then like you ghost them or whatever, like it don't work out, then they come at you, they come at your looks and stuff like that. Like, you don't even have it. I don't know this nigga like that, so that's what it was.
I ain't gonna lie, I thought maybe y'all liked each other at one point in time, and that was the real that's what I thought.
It was it was a simple thing as you two flirting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I know why.
I thought he was cool at first, you know what I'm saying? Until everything started to come out with the other lady and all that situation. And I was just like, wait a minute, what kind of shit that was I in a love triangle that I wasn't aware of? It was just
and I tell you what, like, now that, like, I know more about these people and who we and that's why I had to apologize to you.
You're right.
Because I felt like I kind of like took a side, or not really took a side. Like, I never went at you, but I felt like I kind of I believed them, and they were saying the way they were talking. I believed them, and
Yeah,
now
they
that I
made it
see who
sound
these
so
people
real.
are, yeah, and looking at these people now, I'm like, damn, this is why I'm a cynic. I have to question everything because, like, yeah,
The,
yeah, I feel bad, even though like I didn't actually do anything, but I believed
It's
them.
a cigarette.
Yeah, and see, and look, and listen, brown skin lady, the thing that really hit the nail is when the nail hit the coffin is when I told him it was Christmas night, and that girl Simply Erica did a live, and she did a live, and I was named in it. She was talking about me, Lonnie, and CC and Chicky, and she was basically saying, things about jealous of Selena, da da da. Then you had his friend Ro Rich in the chat as a troll saying Selena's all she do is lie.
So
Selena
let me get
has a
this wrong,
wait a
Selena.
minute,
Have
Queen.
you never met this person?
No,
Have you?
no, Queen. I have never met this person. Let me finish though. But
Sorry.
he so she did the live, and then he was in there trolling. Then I sent a DM to him and said, you know what? I'm done with you in this Discord. F you. That was it.
Mhm.
Because I seen
Mhm.
them in the chat laughing, right? I
Mhm.
have that
Mhm.
right to be like,
Yeah.
you ain't my type of people. I can't rock with people like that seem like they cool with me and laughing at me. Like, just
Right.
because I don't rock with this girl in your Discord, that's my personal preference. I don't like her personality. She's not my cup of tea. So
Child. Look.
it all stemmed from me not liking this girl, and then that live that happened Christmas night. So when that happened, the next day I got a DM saying, Selena, I'm going to expose you. And I'm like, this nigga crazy. He don't know me. What is he going to expose me just because I decided to leave the Discord? Not
Who
knowing,
said that?
sis. So
Wow.
not knowing that he was on and off talking to homegirl over there, and you know how you know how she already felt about me. So then you got those two dynamics. So once he said he was gonna expose me, they came together as a team, the other people came together, and then it was like surviving Selena kind of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And this
And I,
Wow.
happened all from December all the way to I say February. It's they were still doing it in February, January. Then my name would still come up every now and then, and then I guess within the last 2 months my name was coming up because of the lady, and then now here it is. They said the 8th month, which is July the 26th.
Wow.
So
Well, let me. Okay, Selena. Okay, because what was Erica's issue with you? Like, what was she saying that was her
me
issue?
and her got into it because she was I didn't like her personality. She was
Hmm.
very she gave her opinion. She had an opinion every time I would get in the discussion. Sis would get into a discussion with me, and she would question me all the time about why I felt a certain kind of way. I'm like, damn, I don't even know
Hmm.
you, lady, and I'm not talking to
Right.
you. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So she would always butt in the conversation, and she was very opinionated, and that's okay sometimes, but it's like her
Hmm.
personality just rubbed me the wrong way. So I did not want to be around her. So that's
Hmm.
why I told him, I said, look, I don't have a problem with nobody else. I cannot deal with her personality. I like y'all, but I can't deal with that.
can
Yeah.
So
can I piggyback off that?
Can I ask something? Can I please
Oh,
ask something?
go ahead, Queen. Go ahead, Queen.
I feel uncomfortable when you keep using the N word.
okay, I'm sorry. Okay.
So basically, what I was gonna say, what's up? Salute to y'all too. What's up, y'all?
Hi, Blizzy.
yo, what's up,
Everybody
Blizzy?
on the chat, what's going
What
on?
up?
Hey,
What up?
Blizzy.
What's going on, brown skin? So this is the thing I'm trying to wrap my mind around. So this guy is mad and got other people mad and super invested to YouTube that they got YouTube girlfriends or something that don't like them, so they get mad and they crop their picture. Like, what type of life do you actually live? You gotta crop a girl picture or defame somebody and say they got a body that's not there over some
Yeah,
YouTube stuff.
I got the perfect answer for that. He ran out of good lotion and good loops, and now his balls is hot. So now he's like chafed and irritated. Fellas, just take care of yourself. You know what I mean? Good hygiene is very important.
But I'm like, bro, and my bad, browski lady. It's like, okay, we trolling, we going at each other. That's cool. But when you start like cropping pictures and this is my YouTube girlfriend, like we gotta understand, none of us
That's
on this
weird
panel have never met each other, and
Right.
probably never will.
But I
So,
met two YouTubers the weekend just there and had a great time.
which is cool. Like, if some people do that, that's cool. I'm not knocking anybody to do that, but I'm just saying
Yeah.
that for him to go to these great lengths to have a YouTube girlfriend, this guy turn around and be like, "Oh, I'm the biggest
Really?
guy in the
Haven't
world.
even met
I,
each
I, I,
other.
I get girls all day." Well, obviously you don't because you come to YouTube, they treating this like this POF, plenty of fish. Like, come
Right.
on,
I
come
totally
on,
agree
bro.
with
Clearly,
you.
clearly
I
catfish.
totally
I'm
agree
just
with
saying.
you.
Yeah. No, plenty of fish is an old app in
Oh no, I know,
America,
plenty.
man. Yeah, it's like, man, this ain't Tinder, man. Like, these are the words in my mouth. But like, it's
Right.
just like, Selena is not really in a beef sector to even be beefing with nobody. So if I make a comment, let's say I make a comment at brown skin lady chat, does that automatically make me a op? That doesn't make any
Right.
sense.
It's like
Like, we free
why
to
don't you
go.
and why
all
don't
I
you keep it
want.
across the
That's
board?
why I asked. That's why I asked
Okay.
earlier. Have you met this person?
No, I've never met. See, that's the thing. I've never met anybody on here. That's the thing.
Right. Most of us have never met.
I've never
My
met.
But how,
hmm
my thing is this. And I mean, I want to say, damn, it's been 15 years that I've actually been streaming, like not necessarily consistently, but you know, as far as streaming and actually being on media and stuff like that. I will not take it away from streaming. I just have to put that out there. Streaming has actually get me to get together and actually do a song with one of my favorite hip hop heroes over in Canada. Streaming actually got me to Canada. Streaming actually got me over to Mexico. Streaming actually got me to meet a whole bunch of dope people. I got to make money with them. I'm actually friends with one of the biggest Twitch streamers, well, formerly Twitch streamers, period, in the last 3 or 5 years. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna knock people actually streaming. It's just exactly who you are actually qualifying, who can actually reach to you, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what
I met two amazing YouTubers this weekend, just gone.
right.
And people were worried about my
but
safety.
here,
you
here,
know?
Queen, and shout out to you, man. But like, you know, people stream, they got millions of followers. Like, I be in boxing streams, they got like almost like 100K followers on boxing streams. I just think in this sector, it's so weird that people that don't
They don't
even
step out the
have
house.
they don't even have 2K followers. They can't even get 40 people on their phone. They over there clipping people's faces. Like,
How
that's
about
not
this?
content. It's
How
not
about
gonna be content.
But
You're not gonna gain content.
how about this, Blizzy? I dare any one of them to
Okay, we
actually
gotta do
challenge.
one mic at a time. So if
I'm
you
sorry,
can't,
my bad.
yeah, you have to.
just to clip somebody and take photographs of what they're wearing, taking photographs and things like that. That's sick.
Exactly. That's why I have a
And
problem.
doing close-ups and things like that. That's sick.
it's bitch made. I mean, let's be honest. He acts like a bitch at times. And
Right.
actually a lot. He does act like a whole fucking bitch. And my whole thing is, nigga, why ain't you talking to these other people who are coming at you? You got men. You got fucking people clowning you who has
Right.
bigger platforms, right? So why ain't you
Right.
saying anything to them?
Because
Right.
he can't
But
argue with another man. He only argues with women.
he tends to
No,
target women.
he started out. He started out just being in other people's chats, like I guess you can say me. And then before he became a content creator, then he ran with this whole wabbit thing because he got that idea for somebody else. Sis doesn't really have his own ideas. He uses everybody else's ideas and content, then he changes it around and yells all the time. But my thing about it is that these men out here going at your head top, and you
Right.
choose to oh, let me just get Selena because Selena ain't really gonna say nothing because she has her own content. Or let me get Browski that be doing content that has nothing to do with no KB, no this, no that. And let me go ahead and harp on them. But the people that's really on your head, you don't have no work for them. Like,
Yeah.
I had a conversation with this fool one day, and me and him was going back and forth. This man don't even stay on the West Coast. He talking about some, man, I might have to get somebody out there to come check you over YouTube, bro.
Right.
Over a disagreement, you gonna send some quote unquote
What?
whoever?
Why
Like that
send
makes
someone
no
else?
sense.
14? Go
He
check him yourself.
definitely don't.
Go
He
check
don't
him
even know.
yourself.
He don't even
Hey,
know what
Mom.
his identity is.
Right.
By the way,
But he got
question.
exposed too, though. Excuse me, bro. I'm gonna let you cook. But he got exposed too, though, because the same thing he doing to Houston Lena, somebody exposed him, and he was
Right.
laying. Y'all can go do y'all research on that. I'm not gonna put that on your platform, but bruh.
I remember.
He
I
isn't,
remember.
he isn't that big because I don't know who he is.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
I'll
Now, what
challenge.
were you saying, Channel Forbes?
Oh no, well, actually, I was making jokes before, but now I'm actually going to have a serious question for the panel. All right, because I think things like these should be taken lightly, just simply
No,
for this question
exactly.
I'm gonna pose. Right? Have you noticed, or do you believe that any one of these people that are posing these sorts of problems on social media, which to me I still stand behind, these are just nothing but a bunch of idiots acting stupid on their smart devices? It's very simple for me. 9 times out of 10, these people that actually cause these sorts of problems or cause these sorts of dramas to attract attention to themselves cannot afford a plane ticket. You know how many death threats I've received where I straight up pulled up my screen. Hey, I could buy this ticket right now. What's up?
Facts.
Yep.
I'm just
I
saying,
agree.
if you can't afford the plane ticket for the smoke, don't start it. Because if you can't afford the plane ticket, trust me, I could buy it to get to you, and let's see what happens from there.
But
You better.
I'm not promoting. I'm not promoting that too either, brother. I'm not promoting
I
flying
can
out.
I'm not promoting that either
buy
because
a
in
Yeah,
plane
hindsight,
but
that was very
ticket.
stupid of me.
but at the same time, we shouldn't be talking about plane tickets or what somebody's body
Well,
is.
I
And
can afford my own plane ticket.
I got you. What
Right?
I'm saying is that, Queen. What I'm saying is that we adults, right? If you say my hair shorter than what it is, you coming at me, then we coming at each other's
I
whatever.
totally agree with you.
But it's
I
just
know
a
what you're
joke.
going to say.
It's just a joke. This is entertainment. Like I don't watch Netflix and be trying to figure out who the maker of Netflix is and go pull up on them. Like you
But
got to differentiate what is real and what is not. And some of these people can't.
but the reason why I brought up that as an example is just simply this: how serious are you willing to take this? If you're not willing to
Right.
go that far with it, then you shouldn't be starting it
Yeah,
to begin with.
exactly. I've
It's as
got the
simple as
money for a plane ticket, a return ticket to America and back.
Right. Queen.
Yeah,
So
and
don't
I
think I
agree.
haven't. Don't think I haven't. Do you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
All right, Queen. What you
Yeah,
say now, brown skin?
I was just gonna say that a lot of people, you could be like, some people are right down the road from each other. Some people live in the
Right.
same town and they are steadily talking about
Facts.
what they're gonna do and pulling up. Ain't nobody doing nothing. So all that fucking rah rah, you just makes you look corny, in my opinion. It makes
Right.
you look really corny. Just shut
I
up.
bet he's a little old fart. You know
Brownskin, you
what I
better
mean?
dap
I
me
bet
up.
he's a little old fart.
All right.
Clipping pictures
All right.
like
We
that.
appreciate you, Queen. uh, we gonna stay on topic. Hey, Caponian. I
But
hope I said it
really,
right.
but
Yeah.
don't think because I'm in Scotland I can't fly to America tomorrow.
Yeah, we know you can.
I got you, Queen. What I'm saying to Selena too. I just want to say this with Selena is that you can get a cease to assist
Oh
order.
yeah.
You know what I
Uh-huh.
mean? So somebody can stop talking to you. As far as everything
That
else,
time.
it's not really anything you can do about it. I mean, people. I mean, with the YouTube laws, you can't really do nothing unless they going real crazy on it. But as you
Right.
can see, like people be chopping up brown skin, chopping up you, chopping up everybody's stuff. So I mean, if that's the lane you going in, cool. But I mean, I really don't be feeling that cutting people's faces and putting them on other faces. Like it's just lame as hell.
Yeah,
Like
it's
just
sick. It's
like
sick.
But you know what,
come
Selena?
on.
And this is my thing too because I'm with that kind of stuff. So I know, like for me, I be like this fuck nigga and laugh it off or whatever.
Right.
But if you don't want to be in that space and you try your hard not to be in that space, for somebody to come at you like that, it has to feel different, right? It
Right.
has to be kind of frustrating, and you want to do something about it. I could try to empathize with how you feel. That has to be frustrating. If you are
Hey,
making an effort in this
uh-huh.
sector to
I totally
do
agree,
something
Sarah.
different.
I totally agree.
Because brown
Mhm.
skin, you see, I don't know if you seen the live I did yesterday. It was I had men up here talking about issues that actually that real men deal with, like, or I was talking about some of the things that was going on in the news and stuff like that. Those were the
Mhm.
things that I talk about on my content. So when I got a person that I don't even mention and they are having me as drops in their lives, and then you got people in there critiquing me and critiquing my body down to my toes, it's weird and it's almost unsettling. It's like,
Right.
what?
Hey, but
Mhm.
most of them, Selena, is I don't mean no harm to some of the people. I'm not trying to mean no harm to them. Most of
Mhm.
them ain't hitting on nothing. That's why they
Right.
eating
Right.
them. They eating them Doritos by that. They over there laughing at everybody else. But then when somebody look at whatever they doing, they like, man,
Yeah.
hell no, this the person that
Right.
was talking about me. But I know
Right.
brown skin
Or
feel the same
mhm.
way. Like, go ahead,
Right.
brown skin.
Or Selena, and also too, these are probably the same people when y'all were all cool. They were like, "Oh, girl, you so beautiful, you're gorgeous." That's why I don't pay these motherfuckers no attention when it come down to it because them putting
Oh,
some
her,
kind of
she
sexual
fell
act
out.
on you.
Brown skin.
Why do you rise to it though? You
Do
you
you hear
shouldn't
me?
rise to it.
Yeah, she dropped out mad
Okay,
quick.
thank
Yeah,
you.
mob should take these people
We
out.
can
So
hear you, brown skin.
if they're making
Okay.
disgusting
Okay, now
comments,
what was you saying, brown skin lady?
I was saying again that like when it comes to women, it's two things they go for: aesthetics, how you look,
Right.
and trying to put some kind of sexual act on you. Whether you
Exactly.
did or not, regardless, I'm fucking grown, but they always try to do that. And most of the time it is fucking lies, so you can't even. But that's what they do: aesthetics and some kind of sexual act, trying to make you be like a slut or something.
Like,
I
yeah,
mean,
like a
yeah.
hoe. Because
Mhm.
Sister T tried that with doing I was the YouTube thought and all that kind of stuff. She started that out,
Girl,
and
I thought I was a YouTube thought.
Man, what?
no,
But
they had
nah.
me as a YouTube thought, like maybe like a year and a half ago. She sit up there because Damn D did he was like talking about it. He said, you got Selena is saying that she's in had a YouTube prostitution ring. I mean, that started like back then, and then here I go with this situation with that chick and then with
Mhm.
this guy. So it was just like, Lord have mercy.
I'm glad you said that because I'm gonna use that as a stepping point. So that
Right.
person you just named, see all these people I've been in the sneaker community with.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a dude named UBK. His name is Unbreakable Keys. That man up to like maybe 200, maybe 400,000 subscribers, right?
Uh-huh.
They was coming out here. He put a cease and desist on that same person. That man couldn't even talk about him no more. And his
Right.
channel going up because he's not talking about nothing that person talking about. I'm not killing his content either, but I'm just saying like that was over like because he like man I'm running a business. You putting a whole bunch of stuff on me and you knocking my business.
Exactly. You know what I'm
So
saying? And that's
But
kind of go ahead.
I want to make this point too, right?
Uh-huh.
Because also people want to say, "Oh, brown skin lady, you be doing too much. You too loud and you aggressive or whatever." You damn if you do. You damn if you don't. Selena is
Correct.
the complete opposite, right? And they
look at me.
still do the
I'm
same.
sitting here with a big baggy t-shirt on, right? Big baggy t-shirt.
Yeah,
I
Selena does
still
it.
get them comments.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Selena does. Selena's the exact opposite.
It
So
doesn't
it's like
matter
you damn if you do.
what way
All
you
right,
dress,
Queen.
nothing. You still
Yeah.
get them comments.
Mhm.
Okay. Let her finish. Now, what were you saying, brown
Sorry,
skin?
sweetheart.
I was just making that point that you damn if you do it, you damn if you don't.
Yeah.
Um, now the whole thing is well, she's too aggressive. Well, I've been like this, right?
Right.
No, it's an issue if I'm not going along with what you want me to go along with.
And
That's when it becomes an
it,
issue.
and that's what I see, and it's just like it's like you can't say anything about certain people because there you go, there's the live, when you have an opinion on something. But these are the same people that can talk out about everybody else and their mama, right? But if you say
Right.
something or write something in the chat, that's a problem. You know what
Right.
I'm
and
saying?
and that's why I'm standing like me and Brownsky, go back and forth, but me and Brownsky are cool. But that's why I be standing on like I don't be on panels like just trolling. I be standing on business. Like if I disagree with you, that's my American right to say that I disagree with something you said. Now if you take it some type of way, that's not my fault.
Right.
That's not my
And
fault.
I'm
So
English, right? And I'm English, right? But I see where Serena's coming from, right? But I stand up for Serena, but don't give them credence of what they're doing.
and
Okay?
Queen, it's a free platform. What people don't understand, it's a free platform.
Exactly.
So you can say what you want on this platform. Now, if somebody say something to you, you be like, man, I don't believe this. I don't believe. All right, cool. But when you start posting pictures and breaking down pictures and doing some weird
I
stuff,
understand that.
that's
I totally
outside of that.
understand that.
That's outside of that. The same thing with brown skin. Like when brown skin got doxxed. If you hate brown skin that much, you don't have to pull up her public information. Like that's weird, bro.
On my
Right.
brother of all people, my brother,
That's
my older.
weird, bro.
What? But let me. I want to. Damn, I lost my track. I had a good point to make. Oh, I really and truly think that what's happening is okay. So you have a group of people, right, and their whole thing is that they want everybody to think their way. You
Right.
got somebody with a different opinion. They will like what I see is for me. They will try to go at people around me. I guess
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I guess that's going to be a way for people to kind of like step back and be like, no, I'm not fucking with her, or not give me allies. But I don't. First of all, I don't need nobody to say anything for me. Second of all,
Right.
that's weak as fuck. Why would you do that? Like the whole thing. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the whole thing with Surge. That shit had me hot.
Yeah,
Why?
I heard
Why?
about that
Yeah.
yesterday. Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's fucked up. That's really
Yeah.
fucked up. For him to for like CS to go at TY ain't do shit to you. The
Right.
crew isn't doing shit to you. Like what? Why do you do that corny shit? And you now I'm assuming because because you commented in my chat, he gonna put the
Right.
focus back on you. Nah, nigga, keep that shit on me. Keep it on
But
me, please.
That's
Thank you.
facts.
but you
That's
But
know
facts.
what? He
I came into this conversation thinking that Selena had met this person.
right.
I didn't know that he hadn't met this
Nah, she
person.
ain't meet him. It's just over here in the or everywhere. I ain't gonna say a minute, but everywhere you got weird people like that that look at emoji pictures or look at content creator stuff. Like if you look at Selena or Brownsky or even my content, and I'm posting something about traveling or whatever the hell we posting, that don't give you the right to go and crop my
No, not at
post.
all. I totally
Like
agree with you.
yeah, it's come at me on a live when I'm on a panel, then we can talk about it and chop it up. If you right, you right. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And I'm
And
not going to your page to crop your picture to make a point.
right.
Right.
They
And
won't because they're cowards. They're cowards.
okay, yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Harley said something they did with Lonnie went at people around her. Yeah, they did it to Lonnie. And the reason why he went and so hard at Lonnie and was because he took up for she took up for me, Cynthia, and Cheeky. I don't even count the other one. But
Oh
that's
wow.
when
Okay.
he really, but he already had a problem with Lonnie, because he thought, she was gonna come against him. Lonnie wasn't thinking about him, but when when she spoke on us and said, "Okay, y'all talking about Selena was messy and she did all this. You around this woman for 6 months in your Discord and you just allowed her to stay there and you didn't add nothing to the conversation." See, so when she called them out on stuff, it was kind of like, well, now we finna go at Lonnie. So then it was 211, which was Lonnie, and then with me, it was Mayloc's face.
Oh
And
God.
then they talked about Cece saying she was one-eyed and Cheeky that she was old. So that was the ongoing thing with that.
But the only thing, no, go ahead, Selena, my bad.
No, I'm done.
The only thing I've said, because I'm gonna just keep it a buck. The only thing I said was for some of the people that's in this sector, they like you gotta think these people like 50, 55, 45, and they
Right.
critiquing everybody else. and some of these people be like, "Oh, this person, where they be having sex with this, and that." Then you look at a picture of them, they bigger than a tractor trailer. So
Right.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
you be like, "What?" Like you can take my life and laugh at my pictures, and then call somebody and say Selena fake. She got a fake body, but
Right.
your body need to be fake.
Right.
Right, right,
Your
right.
body, you might need to go to Mexico yourself and go to Tijuana and see you get some work done. Like, don't call
Don
hey, the pot
DeMarco.
can't call the kettle black. Just
Right.
saying, that's an old saying. If anybody can catch that, the pot
I
can't call the kettle
disagree with
black.
what you're saying. I disagree with what you're saying. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Go ahead, speak your mind.
It doesn't matter what size the person is, but whether it be female or male. We're all beautiful from inside and out. But for people to zoom in and take pictures of people that way is not right.
That,
It matter if you calling somebody else big and you 5 times bigger than them. Yeah,
Right,
it do matter.
it do matter.
I'm sorry.
Because if somebody, Queen, if somebody look at your shirt, right, because you cammed up, and somebody in
It
chat be
says
like, I don't like
California.
it.
It says
Right.
California, but you can't say
But
that.
if somebody says your shirt look terrible or this, and that, and then you say, well, your shirt look terrible, for us here,
Wait, no,
that's just
I
called,
was just saying, wait, that's your opinion.
yeah, we just jonesing, like it's just a troll opinion. But if I come back
You
the next
say
day and
California across there. It says
oh no, you're
California.
fine. I like the shirt. It's
Yeah.
cool. You cool, Queen. Even though I'm Manchester United.
I've got
But
camo trousers on, right?
But what I'm saying, what makes it weird is that if you can't joke me and I can't joke you back, is when I start pulling and doxing you and pulling up pictures and putting that on community walls. That's what makes it weird.
right.
No,
That's the
I
difference.
wear baggy tops, so you can't see the shape that I really am.
Yeah, I'm not saying that
All
about you.
right,
You're
Queen.
you're fine. You
You
fine.
we appreciate you. I'm gonna start dropping a few people down. So if you want to go back in the chat, you're more than welcome. Uh Channel Forbes, because I'm about to end my live in a few minutes. Channel, you got anything you need to say, Channel Forbes, before we leave?
I mean, I still stand on my thing. I mean, obviously, at least to me, I think past quite some point, because I literally I was actually producing a song while I was listening to all of this as well. You guys actually provided my soundtrack for tonight, so thank you. You kind of inspired me a little bit. But I mean, honestly, I just cannot. Here's my closing words on this. I just cannot stand childish behavior from grown ass people. I think it's ridiculous. It's like people have too many other things to worry about. Half of y'all that be doing all this extra shit, y'all can't afford a plane ticket. Half of y'all ain't even got your cars paid off or have a car, struggling with your bills and shit. There's a whole other recession that's gonna hit us right now. And you worried about somebody online that you never fucked, you ain't trying to, you're doing all this other stuff. Like, come on, man. And like, I'm sorry, if you are over the age of 30.
My sister's going through chemotherapy at the moment, you know what I mean? So
Hey, God bless it. God bless it. God bless it.
Everybody's going through something. So if we are not actually in a place of understanding, and rather than picking on each other, because we are all about to be divided even more very soon, and your whole thing is that your whole life is a whole goddamn Discord and social media and stuff like that, nigga, stop. Sorry, Nessie, but nigga, stop. This is us right here. Nigga, stop. This is ridiculous. Okay, so that's why
real life is more important.
Thank you, and that's all. That's all I'm gonna say right here, because I'm meeting you guys for the first time. I may or may not meet you up in real life. Hopefully, one day I do. I'm gonna keep this very same energy, and I wish a lot of other people would actually be able to do that. And
right.
I'm gonna make a closing argument, because the Netherlands is up 1 on the U.S. women soccer team right now. And I ain't liking that, but salute to the chat. Also, I just want to say closing argument, Selena. Like I told you this last time I was on your panel. I love your energy. Like this is like a really good with brown skin lady Queen. My boy, I'm gonna follow you too. Like that's the type of energy we need to have sometimes. I understand I like the trolling, but we also have to be real sometimes and talk about real issues. And for anybody that's out on YouTube, I don't care about the trolling stuff, but stop the picture stuff, bro. Because because Selena be feeling nervous going live because she know that are putting her face up because you got people in the bushes that won't even come in a damn chat and be trying to take pictures and stuff. It's weird. Stop that.
Right.
Like it's not cool. It's not fun. And salute to the UK. Salute to Scotland. Salute to brown skin lady. Salute to Selena. And I'm out of here, man. You guys have fun.
Thank
Be
you,
safe.
Blizzy. You know, I
Thank
have.
you,
All right,
sir.
Blizzy.
Do you have a channel, Blizzy?
Yeah, I'm trying to up this travel channel. I'll put it in the chat
Can you
before,
drop
but you said what now?
Blinkies and the gentleman sitting next to us? That way.
Oh yeah, I got you. Hey, you guys be good though, man. For real, y'all be safe out here for real, for real.
And come back, Blizzy, and so that and make sure you let me know when you start your channel, so that we can, I can support you and then let other people know about you as well. Okay.
For sure, because I'm trying to do these travel blogs, man. Like I'm gonna say this one time. It's so many beautiful things in the earth, from North South Carolina to UK
and
to
in
everywhere in the earth.
Scotland. And in
It's
Scotland.
Scotland. Like, bro, people need to be focusing on doing that, not cropping people pictures up. Y'all, hey,
Right.
salute to y'all.
Thank you, Blizzy. You have a good night, sweetie.
You
Thank
too.
Good night, Blizzy.
You
Good night.
too,
Okay.
sweetheart, and thank
Good night,
you for
Blizzy.
having me.
Thank
Excuse me, y'all.
you. Thank you.
Ooh.
And Brown Skins, you can stay. I gotta ask you
Yeah.
something.
Okay. I'll stay.
Drop down, Queen, and channel Forbes. Do I have your? Are you on Instagram?
Everywhere you could actually Google me. I'm all the same name. I don't change my name
Can
anywhere.
you drop channel Forbes's channel?
Yep, Channel Forbes everywhere.
And the gentleman who's just dropped, so I can subscribe.
Blizzy, he hasn't started his channel yet, but when he does, he's gonna let us know.
ChannelForbes.com coming soon. New clothing line coming soon.
Okay, thank you
But
so
you
much,
can
Channel Forbes. That's
subscribe
my
to
boy.
me.
It's nice meeting y'all.
My
Okay.
channel's Queen Nessie. Okay.
Thank you, Queen.
Okay.
Thank you for your
And
advice.
thank you, sweetheart. Thank you
And-
for having me.
And you have a blessed night, sweetie. Thank you.
You too, darling. But you rise above it. You're bigger and better than that.
Thank you. I
Love you,
appreciate
babes.
it.
You
Thank
look
you.
after yourself. And thank you.
Brown
Yes,
skin lady.
Yes.
That's brown.
Oh, no problem. Nice meeting you, Queen.
You too, darling.
All
No,
right.
I'm sorry. I said Queen. Queen.
There you go.
Queen.
Okay. But yeah, I appreciate you, brown skin, for coming through.
course.
Actually, I need to get your email. So if you could put that in the back chat, in the private chat, I would appreciate that. Guys, please sub up to all of these people. They all have different types of content. Channel Forbes, Blizzy, Brown Skin Lady. We got Chicky, that's a content creator. Chicky. Who else is in here that's a content creator? Hey Dubs, I didn't see you. I think I thought I spoke to you. Southside has a channel. Who else? Whitwap, I don't think you have a channel. And my boy I'm gonna just say Ill Cap.
Il
got
Capono. It's Il Capono.
Following
Capono.
all
I
y'all
thought
right
I
now.
said it, but I didn't know if I said it right or not.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
Mob is in the chat. Put his link in there. But anyway, you put it in here.
Maya Uncut. Is that you talking
Yeah,
about?
Mob, he was in the chat. He came through.
Okay. Shout out to him.
But I appreciate you because I like I
It's
said,
our trail.
I felt like he was just like, this is enough. This gotta go.
Mhm.
I can't.
Mhm.
I'm not in this sector to be beefing with people that I don't know nothing about. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And it just it became too much because I have never seen nobody, not even a female, to critique my body like that openly. Like that was
Right.
weird to me. Very
Right.
strange.
And let's
So
be real. Let's be real. If he had a chance, and if he saw you in real life, he would probably try to holler, and then you would dismiss him, and then his feelings be hurt. But that's what they do. That's what they do.
yeah,
Look through sexual stuff. And
right.
most of these people ain't even fucking 4 feet tall. Nigga, please.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. You know,
Right.
like I said, that's what these men do. They go in on your aesthetics. Like I
Hmm.
said, you know, I was ugly, I was melting face,
Hmm.
Maylocks face, I was all those things. And I'm like, if and oh, and Harley, don't forget about Harley. And
Hey,
also
Holly.
I was all these things, but you're still talking about me 8 months later. So
Right.
I'm just a little confused at what are we gonna get from this? You're just gonna
Right.
you're trying to humiliate me and embarrass me or break me? Like what you I guess maybe he thought he was gonna run me off of YouTube. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I'm like,
Right.
no, I may not be like, always getting, going at somebody and stuff like that,
Right.
but don't
Right.
get it twisted. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You
Right.
know,
Right.
I just do things
Differently.
differently than other
Right,
people.
right, and
And
rightfully so. Like we're not a monolith. We're not all just the same and handle things the same way. Some people and people have different goals on here. People have different intentions with YouTube. Some people use it as like just entertainment. Some people use it because they really want to, get bigger and go on and do different things. So everybody handles things differently. Just because
right,
Selena is might be more reserved and way better spoken than than me doesn't mean that like she can't get you together when need be, which is all different. And I really
right.
and truly, Selena,
Can I
I
interject?
actually think, go ahead, Boo.
Selena, I know I probably said this before, but let me say it again. I should say this every broadcast.
With TY.
That you actually let me on this channel. Because I
Mhm.
only spoke to you once before, and then really that's why I first saw you doing lives like consistently. I'm proud of you. I'm proud
Uh-huh.
of you.
Thank you.
Obviously some things that you need to tweak, but the main reason why I come up on this channel is just to show you that I'm actually still here supporting you. So I'm just
Thank
wasn't one
you.
person on the panel
Right,
because I
right,
think you have a great voice. I think you have a great projection. Like I told you, like on a microphone, you have great projection. You
right,
get what I'm
Hmm.
saying? And that actually carries just the tone of someone's voice, the tonality of someone's voice, because you're not meek or whatever, and you don't sound manly either. You get what I'm
right,
saying? You sound like a grown woman, and you sound like a
right.
grown woman speaking. So now you just really need to talk to people, not talk at people, and that's something
Yeah.
I respect
Hmm.
about you because you're a
Hmm.
real
I
young
agree.
woman. You show that unapologetically, and that's why I respect you. So
Thank
I
you.
want you to keep
For,
I want you to keep that up. So if you don't hear it from the bottom of my heart, you heard it here tonight. Please
thank
keep on doing what
you.
you're doing and don't get pulled into the bullshit because it is very easy
Yeah, it's
to get
like
stuck
leave me
in.
Hmm.
alone. I'm over here minding my business. If I
On
get in brown skin
they
ladies
will
chat,
not.
or somebody
So
else's
let so let me tell you flat out, they will not leave you alone. You
chat.
have.
Wow.
I'm telling
Well,
you right
I
now.
think, but you know what? I'm gonna say this though, Channel Forbes. I apologize, but I want to say this because I hear what you're saying, and yeah, some people they won't stop, but um, I do think that just calling people out does something. It at least plants a seed. It at least makes them like. I mean, if you are a grown ass man and you are steadily always going after women, but not going after men who go at you, that has to be embarrassing. At some, on some level,
Hold
it
on.
has to be embarrassing. It has. Uh huh.
Hold on. I will never tell this woman to never defend herself. I am King Petty. My God is 50 Cent. Okay. I will never tell this woman to not defend
Right.
herself. Oh, go
Yeah.
crazy. You need an extra hit, man. I'm running in with it just because I'm bored. All right.
Yeah,
I
but
want
yeah, I see. Go ahead, boo.
no go. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, okay, yeah, and I get what you're saying. You just like you don't want her to get to it because that's not who she is, really and truly. Like she's not the kind of person to beef, and she got something different to offer. And just to
Right.
piggyback on what you were saying, Selena, I'm not over here very often. I'm just getting to know your channel. But I
Uh-huh.
can say this much: the fact that you're able, like, even when you were interviewing Ty, I respect the fact that people have like real insightful questions and they do follow-up questions. It's not just like a
Right.
cookie cutter. That kind of stuff you can hold a real linear conversation. That's
Right.
a lot of people can't do that. So I can note that about you. Yeah, like this is something that obviously you're very good at. And so I understand where Channel's coming from. You don't want to get into a situation to where like you are like knee deep in the BS and because
Right.
it's not true. That's not true. But definitely, the fuck shit that some of these people be doing, it's not okay.
It's
It's
not.
not okay
Hmm.
whatsoever.
And then some of the people that follow him, they say, well, this because those women came at him first. No, that's not always true. Me, Chicken, and Cynthia did not come at him first.
Right,
I
right,
saw
definitely not.
something. I told him to kick rocks. I was done with all of that. I didn't want to be a part of this Discord. That was it. That was it. I wasn't planning on going on anybody's platform talking about the Discord. I have, long as I'm not in there, I didn't care. Like, I'm done with it. So I don't know if he had the fear that I was gonna go on people's platform talking about the Discord. No, I just want to be left out of that group, left out of the situation. I didn't want to be around people that didn't really like me, and for real, for real. So I did what I thought was best for me, and it ended up biting me in the ass just because I said I was done. Like, I don't understand. So when I'm hearing these other women that is supports him and that don't see he does anything wrong and biased as fuck, they don't see, okay, did I actually come at him and actually do something to him? I just got out the Discord. I didn't do no live.
Right.
I didn't even have a platform then.
But you're
This
grown though.
Yeah, but
You're
this person
grown.
did a live on me and I didn't even have a platform. So you're
Mm,
coming at once your subscriber because
mm-hmm.
you felt like I was starting stuff in a Discord because I didn't want to deal with a certain person.
There's a
You know
lawsuit
what
I
I'm
that's
saying?
actually
look.
called slander, though. So just keep
It
that in
is,
mind.
like I said, it's gone for too long, and everybody that be wondering, like you and Lonnie, she was like, I'm just still trying to figure out how did this all start, and I keep telling the same story, the same way, and it's like, it's some people don't grasp it until I some maybe tell them again the second time. Then they say, oh, so that's why he did this. A guy, I'm like, yeah, because we didn't come at him. You don't even see Cheeky in
Mm-hmm.
chats. The only time you see Cheeky's in this
Right.
chat, maybe meal tickets, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Cece, she goes around and be in people chat, your chat and other people's chat.
Mm-hmm.
But as
Mm-hmm.
far as somebody going on the platform, going to different people to talk about these particular group and this particular person, we wasn't doing it. We only
No, not at all.
spoke up
Mm-mm.
on Trey Coolion's because he gave us the platform to speak about what happened that night.
I don't even know what happened with Trey. What, is Trey still making videos?
Hey, Empress, you know what? Trey said, I'm gonna get the hell up out of here. These niggas gonna make me find them. That's how Trey was. So I believe Trey just said, let me go and get out of here before I catch a case.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Yeah.
he left this
Let me
alone.
let me raise my hand on this one here.
Okay.
So I was told there was two pieces of information when it comes down to social media and broadcasting, and if you're actually going to make yourself the face, two things that you need to understand. The first one came from Charlemagne the God. Whether you love him or you hate him, this is a great piece of advice.
I like Charlemagne. I do.
No
I
one
like
cares
him.
about the truth if the lie is more entertaining.
More entertaining. Mm-hmm.
Right.
All right?
Yep.
The second line that I have heard came from my buddy Mickey Monday, Free Mickey Monday. If you do not know who he is, please look him up. Google him. He is the last living cocaine cowboy. He's the one that really was flying the plane. You know the movie Cocaine Cowboys? I knew that guy.
Uh-huh.
Very, very smart individual, very loving guy, very sweet guy. When I was doing interviews, and he was one of my first interviews that actually turned out to be a recurring thing, because every single time he sat down and he spoke with me, he flat out said, no one cares about the truth if they do not like who it is coming from.
Fact.
Right.
Fact.
That was
Fact.
my situation. That was my
Mm-hmm.
situation because he painted me out to be such a liar and such a
Mm-hmm.
whore that it was like when people was looking and the other person did too, and then you got these other people that pitched in, everybody looking at you like, well, they can't be wrong if they saying this about
But
her.
you have a charm about you that is just so natural, whether they like it or not. They might think you too hood, they might think you too whatever. Keep on doing you, because you have a charm where you can actually turn people around. I don't think anything is wrong with you. Is
Salida
BBL
playing some hood. I'm more hood than Salida, but I ain't even from the hood. Selena's
Yeah,
far from hood.
yeah, yeah, and I fuck with you because you have it. Yeah, because you are enough. You have a charm. You get what I'm saying? It doesn't matter because all it takes is one conversation. You could tell whether or not you fuck with a person or not. You get what I'm saying? Same thing to go with
Now,
dating. You go on a first date with somebody. You know if you want to go home with them or not. It's the same
right.
thing. You get what I'm saying?
Brown
So
skin lady haven't seen me go off, so she don't. She,
It's in you. See, but you know what
yeah,
though? That ain't even hood because a white woman can go off and people don't look at her as being hood. We can get emotional too. I can say stuff with my chest. I could be passionate. I could get loud. I can cuss. It can be a man doing the same thing, and it's laughed at like, oh, that's just him being him. But when it's a woman, you too aggressive. You know that. I'm sorry. Fuck all that.
it all depends on whether you likable or not, or if people fuck with you or not. Like that's really what it comes down to. So I mean, the bottom line of the statement is people don't care about the truth depending on what, like, if they don't care who it's come, if they don't like who it's coming from, they don't care about the truth. It's gonna be a lie either way. So those are two things that I have. One thing I've learned in my trying to make it a career as far as entertainment is concerned, I did not understand what it takes to be liked and how much value that holds and actually be it myself. You get what I'm saying? So I'm just putting myself on a front street here. You get what I'm saying? So I'm just giving you guys advice. So anybody watching who actually wants to start a YouTube channel or start a career in entertainment, you have to understand the value of being liked or understood. And once you have to get that secured, then it doesn't matter who talks shit about you. And Selena, I don't think you have nothing to talk about. A brown skin lady, I don't know how much you pushing. I'm definitely going to be following you after this, but
she's entertaining. I can tell you that.
I'm entertained tonight. What we talking about? I'm entertained tonight, right?
Oh, this is like me on like. This is me, like lower level. And be like, yeah. Anyways, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
We lit. All right, cool. Right.
He said,
just keep on doing what you're doing. I'm just gonna just say this and just put out some words of encouragement, if I may. Keep on doing what you're doing. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I mean, it's just a matter of whether it suits you or not. And a lot of times it definitely depends on somebody's mood. So I don't think you're doing anything wrong.
Yeah, and and I thank you guys for saying that. Like, because the reason for me doing this was not to give this person any more credence. I know they kept saying it. I don't feed into it. I get it. That wasn't the point. The point is I'm trying to let people know what is going on. What is cyberbullying? How is this logical? From this going to this, and letting the person know, hey, you do what you need to do, and I'm gonna do what I need to do. But just remember, whatever you do, it's gonna have some consequences, because I'm not playing with nobody on here, right? My content is not no beef, so I don't want that coming over here. I want to treat my subscribers with I guess I want to give my subscribers something different to look forward to than the stuff that they're seeing on a day-to-day basis. Y'all can go somewhere else to get that. I don't have a problem with it. But just when I'm talking about stuff, this is what I'm talking about. And that's why it's very important for me to stress to people that, yes, I see what this is doing. I see what's going on. I am not getting so into it to where I'm losing my peace, but I do need to make people aware that when you go and look at this kind of stuff and you laughing with the fact that this man is degrading me, trying to objectify my body and things like this, hey, I'm y'all to me on that same level, and that's all I'm saying. And it's like, I don't want to go into anything else about this. Really, I want this to really just be like, okay, it is what it is. But I'm not going to do any more talking on this in particular. I just wanted people to be aware, just in case if they weren't aware of what was going on and why it happened.
Right.
Okay,
And just leave people alone. Leave folks alone if they're not bringing smoke. And stop trying to make a mountain out of a molehill. Like, for real, I don't like that. Stop trying to control people. Stop trying to intimidate people by because you don't like that they support somebody else. That's fucked up. If somebody did that to your supporters, you would have a history. He would have a history hit. Don't do that
Exactly.
dumb shit. Don't
And
just don't do that.
that's why I
Yeah.
said now I'm getting to the point where I have to take immediate action because I really believe that people they play with you because they think you're something fun to play with. But I'm not playing. Like I'm a grown woman. I don't have time. I have a career that I'm in. I'm going back to school as well. There's some things that I'm working on in my life, and I don't have time to get into back and forth with people. So now I'm taking the mindset I'm gonna have to take some type of other action that will get a message to some people to leave folks alone. That's all I'm saying. You know
So
what I'm
Selena,
saying? Mhm.
Selena, can I do some shameless self promotion? But I think this actually applies to you because I love how I write music these days because it's real.
Go ahead.
I've been through too much to be playing with motherfuckers. And I've
Right.
earned too much to be playing with blood suckers. Every morning, got no time to dream. Another call, another scheme. Cuban coffee in my cup, mix it with that Kahlua cream. Steady burning two ends of the candle until I make it three. I'm working hard, trying to go from a 4 to 3 properties. So pardon me. Kind of passed over, giving apologies. I've earned my right to keep my peace, and ain't a thing you can tell me. Look, I've lost friends, lost women, lost family, pride, lost hope, direction, and lost time. And I know it's not a plan. I'm trying to keep in line. But if anybody got a problem, now take a number and get in line. Because I'm not playing with you. I'm done playing with you. Because after you get what you want, I'm still stuck with the same issues.
Okay.
Period. Period. Period.
All
I know
right.
that's right.
Same
That,
issue
I know
streaming
that's
on
right.
also on all streaming platforms. Feel free to look it up. It
I
might
like
Okay.
hit
that.
you a lot better than what you think it is.
Same issues.
Yes. Thank
Yeah, and I completely agree. And also, I'm like this too. Selena, and I do think that people, I understand where you're coming from, but I'm going to be honest with you. As far as like, YouTube doing anything, you probably won't get anywhere. You know,
Exactly. That's why I have to take the other measures.
Okay, smooth.
okay,
Welcome, man.
That's
Welcome
why I
back.
have to
Good to see
yeah,
you,
take it
brother.
because that's why I said that a lot of people don't believe fat meat is greasy, and really YouTube can really get into a lot of trouble about that too because you're writing policies, but you're not going by what your policies say. So it's
hmm
like you're saying cyberbullying can't be this and this and this, and when people are doing this and this and this, and you are bringing it to their attention, well, we need more information. We need more evidence.
yeah,
Well, have you looked at it, or is this like I'm like, is this an AI sending me this information, or is this a real person? Like, have you looked at the evidence that I've sent you already? That's what I'm
yeah.
saying. So that's why I said I have to take other, uh, you know,
Other
measures because
measures. Hmm.
this is not working for me. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And the fact that this person and the people that rock with him, just because they don't like me for whatever reason, think that this is okay when you got all these other people saying what they want to say about you is very alarming and as well. And it's kind of like that's really messed up. So you going at somebody that got a small channel that don't haven't been around YouTube to know the lingo that it takes. See, the things when the people that have been around YouTube and that have been a content creator for a long time, they know the lingo to put in or to articulate what YouTube is looking for. And they
hmm
always go under the fair use.
hmm Right, right. But
That's how
also,
they do
policy
it.
is steadily changing, though, Selena. That's why
Yeah,
some of these people, even the people who have the bigger channels who've been around for a while, losing their monetization. Like,
right,
so it's steadily changing. And like you said, you know, if it's AI, if it's a real person, and if it's a person, people interpret stuff differently. You know, the one person might be like, okay, let's push it through. The next person, well, it didn't meet the criteria. It's just a lot of different things. And I want to make this clear because I'm with the shit, so I don't want anybody to think, oh, she over here trying to preach. No, I'm with it. So that's
right.
why I say I don't have no problem with it. My thing is fucking with people who ain't fucking with you, and stop making up stuff to try to make it happen. It's my whole thing. Stop lying and making up stuff when you know stuff is not true. You
Right.
know it's not true, but you want to just put little pieces together to try to prove your point. And that's why I'm like, and as far as being liked on here, I agree. I agree with Channel. I'm like, everybody ain't gonna like me. And
Yeah.
if I try to like conform to make everybody, I'll go crazy. So
Exactly.
either take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. It's up to you.
Exactly, brown skin. That's all I'm saying. I don't really care about them not liking me, but to keep the stuff going on, it's like it's redundant and it's draining. So it's like, what are you doing? Like, just move on. You don't like me. You think I'm ugly. You think I'm a whatever. Just go on about your business, man. And I've said that over new. I've said that over maybe two lives. I would say already that I have said for him, just leave me alone. Like, so he's trying to make me uncomfortable where I can't go in your chat, I can't go in someone else's chat, like TY's chat, and
Mhm,
laugh and
mhm,
stuff. He's trying to make it
mhm.
like that because he has his people. Because I blocked him from seeing me, so on all his accounts, so he'll get his people to screenshot stuff, and then they send it to him.
Collect
You
evidence.
know,
That's all I'm saying right now. It's okay.
yeah, and that's what's going on. Okay, Smooth, you had something to add before we leave?
Case move the
Well,
general.
yeah, all I wanted to say was this is a dope topic in itself, Selena. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Because a lot of people are going through this, have gone through this, or if they knew, you know what I'm saying? Like this is what's going to be going on in social media, internet, YouTube. So
right,
I've been, through a little situation myself, and me being new to YouTube, I'm talking about I feel exactly how you felt and
right.
feel. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just not something that it's not a good feeling to go through nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But unfortunately, you know what I'm saying, because this is what it is. It's just something that comes with it, and it's just what's going on. And it. But one thing I do know, when somebody is doing some negative and they speaking about somebody, whether we know it or not, it says more about the person that's talking about somebody than it does about the person that they talking about. You see what I'm
right,
saying? That's the main thing right there. See what I'm saying? Yeah, people listening, watching, and paying attention. But when somebody is speaking on somebody in a negative way, on a negative light, what they're actually doing is just putting more light on them that's doing the negative talking than it is about the person that they even talking about. See what I'm
right,
saying? That's just how the divine universe works. That's what where people of intelligence and understanding how they're gonna perceive it and deal with it. See what I'm
right,
saying? And
right.
I know it's hard to ignore or just you know what I'm saying, but
I think I've been
touch.
doing a pretty good job so far. I mean, you see me what I talk about. I see some things and heard about some things, but when it initially first happened, I didn't discuss it. Actually, I just kind of chilled because I knew at
Right,
that time my emotions was like, I just want to do something that would be illegal. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, you know what? Let me kind of just chill and get
mhm,
myself together and see what I can do on my end.
right,
So I didn't go in head first. So but I really, and I know people mean well when they say this. I really don't like when people try to tell me, well, don't talk about. I understand what you're saying because you
mhm,
don't want to give a person that type of platform, especially when you have something, a bigger message, right?
mhm,
So I understand that, but at the same time, cyberbullying, uh, it needs to be talked about. It doesn't just happen to me; it's happening to other people, whether people realize it or not, right? So it's not just me. So this topic could be for everybody. It's not me focusing on this person. It's to let people know this is happening to me. This is YouTube response. This is going to be my response. And you do what's best for you. And this is for everybody. because I'm not going to be the only one that's ever going to be cyberbullied on YouTube, unfortunately, because we live in a sick world with sick people that are very demonic. You know what I'm saying? So it's not going to just be for me. It's for everybody that has to deal with this. Boy, girl, man, woman.
Yep.
So it's not that I'm giving this person power. Understand, it's about making people aware. And when you make people aware and you're helping someone, that's what I'm going to get out of it. Me helping
Look,
somebody, you know,
do
yeah,
what you have to do for yourself. Do what
right,
you have to do to bring yourself, some kind of solace or piece of something. Tomorrow you might feel differently. The next day you might do what you have to do for yourself.
right,
First and foremost,
You know,
that's first and foremost. Let's not forget that. Still a human at
right,
the end of the day. You shut off this YouTube, you still got bills to pay the next day. You still got a car payment, you still got gas to put in the car, you still got food you need to put in the fridge, you still got people to take care of. Like from the time the damn from the time you cut off the computer, that's it. That's the end of this bullshit. What are we
right,
talking about over here? You know what I mean?
right. And I
and can I
appreciate.
also
Oh, go ahead, come around, skin.
real quick, Selena, because I want to make this clear. This is how silly this motherfucker's acting, right? I'm sorry,
Yeah, go
just to
ahead,
hear to
go
me, but
ahead.
but that's how silly it is, right? Because when I saw your post, I thought you were talking about him. I thought he was talking about me. It was
No,
confusing. I'm like, why is Selena the topic? Oh, because she's supporting people that you going, I guess, got issues with. The same
right,
thing. I'm telling y'all, it was you. It's like I said, the surge. It's anybody that right now who suffers like that. That's his little go to. I think that should
right,
be said too because a lot of people use that kind of tactic on here. It's so
right,
fucking stupid and like playground like. And it's a lot of people over there that I do like and I do fuck with. So
right.
for him to do shit like that is like really that
Hmm.
is so. You're supposed to be like this intellectual guy, right? You're supposed to be
Hmm.
so scholarly, but you do like little playground shit. Like grow the fuck up. This shit is
Exactly. I mean,
stupid.
this guy, he probably 36 or 37. So you heading up there to an age at 40 where you shouldn't even be doing this type of stuff. Like that don't
Right.
even make sense to me. I've never
Over
It
dealt,
don't.
yeah, I've
over a
never
bunch
dealt with men like that. I've
over
never.
a bunch of people that just did nothing but turn the camera on and be like, you know
Oh,
what, I got something to share. I don't know
Right,
what the hell I'm doing. Fuck it, here you go.
right. You know, and
Really,
that's
that's all this is.
yeah, and that's kind of how I was, like I said, I came on here because I wanted to speak up for myself because they was putting a narrative out there that wasn't true. And it's all because they rock with him, so they gonna try to make him look like the good person, like he's innocent, and like this other lady's innocent. When that wasn't all, it's like it's another side to the story, y'all. And that's why I came out with my channel because I'm like, no, you're not gonna put this narrative on me. I'm gonna change that for
right,
myself, and I'm gonna speak for
right,
myself.
And
You
you
know
have
what
the
I'm
right
right.
to.
saying?
And you have the
So
right to.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me.
No
Are
problem.
you going live tonight, Brown Skin, or are you? Because it's a lot of
Yeah,
people.
I know, I know. Yeah, I'm gonna go live. I'm a shy look. I'm gonna sit back and cut a little bit and see what's going on, and then.
Yeah, because it's
But then, yeah,
it's a lot of bullshit
I
going
know.
on. You know that.
I know, I
And
know,
so
I know, and yeah. So, but I appreciate you, Selena, so
yeah,
much,
and
and
I'm
thank
gonna
you for
reach
having me.
out to you through email probably by tomorrow. I'm gonna
Okay,
chill
Okay.
tonight. But y'all let me know anything that transpires. You know what I'm talking about. So
I got you. I got you. Well,
Hey
I'll be on the
Selena.
lookout for your email.
okay,
But say,
Hey
can
Selena.
somebody drop her link in the chat, Miss Selena?
yeah, brown
Brown
skin.
skin lady.
Can Melly, can you drop brown skin ladies link in the chat, please?
Hey
Thank you,
Selena.
boo.
I'm just asking. I already got the
Uh-huh.
Scully halfway going. Do I need to be on my BBL activities in her channel?
Nah, I don't know what that
Damn it.
means, but
What does that mean? Look, probably
nah,
so. If it's something rowdy,
yeah, he
Selena
was trying to
started
be
this shit.
funny.
I just took it and ran with it. All right, it's just funny as shit.
Now, that
they hear me.
I
My
want to
Wi-Fi just
call her
cut.
out her name so bad, but it's like, what's the point? His side piece called me Miss BBL. That's what she called me now.
What?
They
Which camp? Oh, George Clinton.
yeah, the one
Yeah.
like she going by what a man say, so I miss BBL, so
Yeah,
oh
it's silly
Lord.
hoes.
Yeah,
Silly hoes. But
exactly.
anyways, y'all. But y'all have a good night. I'll be seeing y'all around.
All right,
All
I
right.
see you later on.
Peace, y'all.
She put Brown Skin Ladies chat in there, so y'all sub up to her as well.
I'm already subbed,
Um,
man.
yeah,
Okay,
she
Smooth. Thanks for that video earlier this morning. I have to check that out though. Salute to you, bro.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
yeah. It's just I reposted it again, so it's at the it's up there at the top. And I added your
Okay,
name too. I added your name, Tough Love, and Selena. So you know what I'm saying.
Okay.
okay.
Salute.
But
I didn't
but
get my
Selena, I just want to say this: you got
uh
real supporters. You got this is chestnut checkers. You definitely got some soldiers who will ride
uh
with you, ride for you, and we is not playing about you. I just want you to
right.
know that.
Thank
Yeah.
you so much. I really appreciate that, and I feel the love. Like I said, I don't want my supporters to run off of me just because I address some things, but I believe this was an important subject that everybody needs to know about because it's really happening everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that my subscribers understand, those that really support me. This is not to go back and forth. This is just to make people aware that hey, this is happening, and grown people supposedly are still doing this. So y'all do what y'all need to do for yourselves to protect yourself, and really make sure that you watch who you hook up with, as far as just not romantically, I'm saying, like, but connecting with people on YouTube, because some people, they are shisty and
Time
they
is
are
not
not the
refundable.
best people. Yeah, and they try to play on people. If you come off kind of good hearted, they'll try to eat you up like wolves eat sheep. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be very cautious who you connect with, and just be careful. That's all I'm gonna say. And this, going through this has been I've learned some valuable lessons in this. So I hope you guys have had a great night. I appreciate you for your support. Thank you, Channel Forbes. Thank you, Brown Skin Lady, Blizzy, Queen, Nessie, K Smooth. I think that was it that came. And I'm Riaz. I appreciate you guys for your support. And I hope everybody has a blessed night. And I will be back later, maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day. So just keep looking out for me, okay? Love you to Reese's Pieces.
Peace
Bye.
and love. Peace and love.